Good afternoon, Facebook friends. We are here today with Nancy Lyons-Harvey of Spirits of Texas, which is located at 1107 Cypress in Bandera, Texas. And good afternoon, Nancy. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you today?
Good. I'm great. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for meeting with us this afternoon. You have a very interesting store, and without further ado, I'm going to let you take the floor and tell us all about it.
All right. Well, Spirits of Texas, unlike what a lot of people think, is not a liquor store. Spirits of Texas Foundation is the spirits of my ancestors. My family goes back in the state 7 generations. And so a lot of this is a tribute to the way I was raised and the family I was raised with. For example, the centerpiece at the front door is a saddle that belonged to my great-great-grandfather. This saddle he was riding when he went on a trail ride with his father-in-law, and according to family lore, they did not get along very well. So when the trail drive was over from Karnes County up to Dodge City, his saddle came back, his pocket watch came back, he did not come back. And according to family tales and a few snippets in the family Bible, his father-in-law had him taken care of on the trip. We have never been able to verify that because back in the 1800s, you didn't really mark graves. But this is the story I was always told.
Interesting.
So we made this the center of the store, and that is why it's called Spirits of Texas.
Oh, fantastic.
If you look around the store, a lot of our stuff, as a matter of fact, 95% of the store is made in Texas, something that we could not find. Our artists are Texan, our product is Texan. We have 4 or 5 things in the store that are not from Texas. Everything else here is made in the state of Texas.
Fantastic. And
Effective about a month ago, we became the official Kinky Friedman store. When Wolf Mueller's in Kerrville decided to retire, they called me, and so just about everything that ever had to do with Kinky Friedman, from his run for governor forward and backward, is now in this store. So we have a lot of collector's items that belong to Kinky Friedman.
interesting.
We carry a full line of snacks, chips, seasonings, locally made honeys, jams and jellies. We do a lot of work with veteran-owned companies. Our seasonings and our coffee are both owned by veterans. The coffee comes from Austin, where they air roast it. Our chili seasonings and our barbecue sauces are a company that my son found, actually. Very nice family. They came in and brought these to us, something that we don't find everywhere. We have the only tasting bar. I don't have that. We have the only tasting bar in Bandera County where you can come in and actually sample some of the alcohol that we carry, and we'll get to that in just a few minutes.
Okay. And the serving trays are lovely.
Oh,
These
thank
are
you.
gorgeous too. Very nice.
Those are made using water and electricity, which I don't feel safe trying to do by myself.
I don't know too many people who would.
No. Another piece of history that's in the store is this carriage right here. This carriage was the original carriage that was used at the chicken ranch in LaGrange. The ladies took this into town to take care of business and then went back out to the ranch at the end of their business day. It was refurbished in the 70s for the movie, The Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. It was actually in the movie, and according to what I have been told, won an Academy Award for being one of the best props.
Interesting.
Um,
Very cool.
I was fortunate enough to be able to get that into the store. We do carry a full line of books about Texas, written by Texas authors, Texas history, Texas folklore, Texas fun and games. We carry boot purses. Those are made from actual boots.
Gorgeous.
One of my favorite pieces here in the store that means something to me is this large white door here. This white door was one of the original doors on the Goliad Courthouse. And my godfather was the judge there for just over 30 years. So it was here when I bought the building. Tells me I was supposed to be here all along.
Yes, I'm
It's,
sure
again,
that it
part of my family history in Texas.
right.
We carry a wonderful line of Texas-made beers, wines, and alcohols. We have searched far and wide looking for them, and we found some of the best made, I think, in Texas. We carry a full line of fruit wines. We carry Miranda Lambert's line of Red 55. We carry locally made from Hill Country Cellars, and then we carry the Los Pinos Ranch, which is up in Pittsburgh. Our alcohol selection is pretty varied and very unique because a lot of these you won't find in other stores. We looked for the smaller distributors, the smaller distilleries, the smaller breweries to bring in the alcohol into the store that other stores don't necessarily carry.
Well, they're fabulous. And then speaking of fabulous, tell me about these arrowhead art pictures.
The arrowhead art pieces are made locally by a gentleman here. He comes up with the design he wants to use and then finds an arrowhead that will fit the space that goes in that spot. He does not cut his arrowheads. He doesn't alter them in any way. So what you've got here are the natural arrowheads as he got them. I like this one because it's got old coins all through the boot.
Interesting. Very intricate. It's lovely.
Very detailed work.
Right.
So this is Spirits of Texas, where the spirit of Texas lives on.
Well, thank you so much for taking your time to meet with us this afternoon. You have a fabulous store. And if you could please give us your hours of operation.
We are normally open Monday through Saturday from 9:30 in the morning till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Normally on Saturdays we stay open till 5. If there is an event in town, we are open till the last customer leaves, and sometimes even on Sundays.
Fantastic. Thank you again, Nancy. You have a great afternoon.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.